Welcome to Beyond Borders. Picture a land where the air hums with the beat of ancient drums, where emerald hills stretch endlessly beneath a golden sun. This is Burundi, a hidden gem tucked into the heart of East Africa. Cradled by Rwanda, Tanzania, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, it's a country that doesn't often make the headlines. But once you step into its world, you'll find a tapestry of resilience, tradition, and natural splendor waiting to be explored. In this journey with Beyond Borders, we're diving deep into the soul of Burundi, a place where bicycles signify success, a humble host seals a marriage, and the shores of Lake Tanganyika whisper tales of hope and harmony. Burundi may be small, but its spirit is mighty. As we roam through its vibrant markets, listen to the thunder of its famous drums, and marvel at the ingenuity of its people, you'll see why this nation deserves a spot on your travel radar. So settle in, and let's uncover the wonders of this extraordinary destination together. Living in Burundi. Strength and simplicity. In Burundi, life unfolds with a quiet grace that is as humbling as it is inspiring. Homes here are modest, often crafted from straw, mud, and whatever the land provides. Inside, families come together on the bare floor, swapping stories and dreams as the night deepens. Beds are a rare sight. Instead, parents, children, and sometimes grandparents share the cool, hard ground, finding comfort and closeness in togetherness. It's a lifestyle shaped by necessity, yet it pulses with a sense of unity that turns even the simplest moments into something special. As dusk falls, Burundi slows to a gentle rhythm. With electricity reaching fewer than 1 in 10 homes, the country leans on the glow of lanterns and the vastness of the night sky. Shops shutter early, streets grow quiet, and the hum of modern life fades away. Have you ever imagined a day without the flicker of screens or the buzz of appliances? Here, it's not just possible, it's the norm, yet the darkness doesn't dim the spirit. Instead, it amplifies the laughter of kids playing outside and the murmur of neighbors catching up after a long day. Money is tight in Burundi, with most folks getting by on less than $1.20 daily, about the price of a candy bar elsewhere. The nation's GDP per capita hovers around $500 a year, placing it among the world's most cash-strapped countries. But what shines through is the resourcefulness of Burundians, who turn every challenge into an opportunity to adapt and thrive. It's this unbreakable spirit that sets the stage for everything else we'll discover, the economy where bicycles rule the road. Speaking of resilience, let's dive into how Burundians make ends meet in a land where every penny counts. Walking is the backbone of daily life. Whether it's a trek to the market, school, or a friend's house, people routinely cover 10 kilometers or more on foot. Public transport exists, but it's basic. Take the pig cage, for instance, a seatless vehicle that costs just a dime a ride. It's so bumpy that many opt to hoof it instead. What would you choose? A rough ride or a long walk under the African sun? In Burundi, the answer often depends on stamina, not cash. In this world of footpaths and grit, the bicycle stands tall as a beacon of achievement. Owning one isn't just practical, it's prestigious. A bike can carry you faster and farther, haul goods to market, and even boost your prospects in love. For many men, it's a ticket to a better life, a rolling symbol of hard-earned success. Picture a farmer pedaling over a dusty hill, a towering stack of bananas strapped to the frame. That's Burundi's economy in motion, powered by determination and 2 wheels. The landscape itself adds to the challenge. Most roads are unpaved, turning into slippery traps when the rains come. Yet Burundians press on using bikes and sheer willpower to bridge the gaps. It's a system that's far from perfect, but it works because the people make it work. And that ingenuity? It's the thread that ties their economy to the rich culture we're about to explore. 3. Culture traditions that sing. From the hustle of daily life, let's step into the heartbeat of Burundi, its culture. One tradition that stands out is the dowry, a ritual as practical as it is poetic. Here, a groom-to-be doesn't offer jewels or cash, he brings a hoe. This simple tool promises a future of shared labor, a pledge that the couple will till the soil and build a life together. In wealthier circles, a cow might take its place, but for most, the hoe reigns supreme. It's a custom that roots marriage in partnership, not possessions. Then there's the mesmerizing skill of head carrying. Women across Burundi balance everything from water jugs to sacks of grain on their heads, gliding over rugged trails with poise that defies gravity. Some loads tip the scales at nearly 3/4 of their body weight, yet they move with ease, often chatting or singing as they go. The secret? A coiled cloth ring that cushions the load and steadies it. Could you carry your groceries this way? It's a talent honed from childhood, turning a necessity into a graceful dance. Hair holds its own magic in Burundi, too. Most women have short, coiled locks, but long, flowing styles are the dream. Extensions and wigs, often made from affordable nylon, transform their look, even if the cost eats up a chunk of their income. In cities like Gitega or Bujumbura, a good hairdo can set an office worker back a quarter of her monthly pay. It's a splurge, sure, but it's also a celebration of self, a way to shine in a world that demands so much. Bananas, more than just fruit. In Burundi, bananas are far more than a fruit. They're a lifeline, pulsing through the heart of this East African nation, blending culture and survival into every bite and brew. They dazzle with variety. Some are sweet for snacking, others starchy for cooking, and a special few transform into urwarwa, the tangy banana beer that lights up celebrations. Imagine families sipping it under shady trees, their laughter mingling with the warm air. That's Burundi in a nutshell. On the economic front, bananas are gold. Farmers nurture them on sprawling hills, then haul them to market in gravity-defying loads, powering rural life with every sale. But it's not all smooth sailing. Pests like the banana weevil and diseases like fusarium wilt strike hard, testing farmers' resilience as they wield ancestral wisdom to protect their groves. Culturally, bananas shine as a symbol of identity, gracing tables and festivities alike. In a land where resources are precious, they embody abundance and adaptability, proving that even the simplest things can sustain a nation's spirit against all odds. Drums, the soul of a nation. In Burundi, the drums are a living force, their primal roar a voice for the earth itself. Towering over 6 feet, these instruments, carved from ancient trees and crowned with animal hides, thrum with a sound that digs into your bones, a vibration you feel as much as hear. Drummers, draped in the vibrant red, white, and green of the national flag, move as one. Their leaps and strikes form a mesmerizing blur of skill honed over years. Once, these rhythms pulsed through royal courts where drummers doubled as historians, their beats etching the tales of kings into memory. The karienda, a sacred drum, carried divine weight, its call marking ceremonies and sounding alerts. Today it binds past to present, drawing villagers and city dwellers into a single electric heartbeat, a celebration of harvest, resilience, and the sheer will to live. Watch closely, and you'll see more than music. Performers hoist their massive drums, spinning and stomping in a dance of power and exuberance. It's a spectacle that hooks everyone. Tourists snapping photos, locals swaying along, an unpolished burst of Burundian spirit. UNESCO named it a global treasure in 2014, but that's just a footnote to a legacy that throbs on, defiant and alive. Infrastructure, a work in progress. Burundi's infrastructure is a wild, winding story of grit meeting possibility, where every mile and watt pulses with a nation's determination. Roads are the backbone, but they're rough. Unpaved tracks slicing through hills, turning to sludge when rains pound down. Farmers curse as crops rot in stuck carts, and traders grit their teeth, knowing the journey's a gamble against the elements. Power's a tease, not a promise. Rural nights glow with kerosene or nothing at all, while cities like Gitega and Bujumbura lean on generators that hiccup and fade. Water's a slog too. Kids and mothers trudge to streams or wells, hauling life in sloshing cans, a stark sign of how basics here come hard won. Still, the future's flickering brighter. Solar panels are blooming, lighting up villages with a hum of progress, sidestepping the grid's failures. A railway is in the works too, dreamed up with foreign cash to tie Burundi to Tanzania's coast. A game changer for trade if the red tape ever unravels. For now, the people power through. Motorcycles weave where roads fail. Makeshift bridges sway over torrents, and communities shovel dirt into craters themselves. It's raw, relentless ingenuity, Burundi moving ahead, one bumpy, brilliant step at a time. Lake Tanganyika, nature's gift. Smells nice? It does. Lake Tanganyika sparkles like a gem in Burundi's crown, a natural wonder stretching 673 kilometers, the world's longest freshwater lake, kissing the shores of 4 nations. Its depths dive to 1,470 meters, a chasm of mystery formed millions of years ago, cradling a vibrant underwater realm that astonishes all who explore it. I love it. Beneath its surface, over 250 fish species shimmer in a kaleidoscope of color, most found nowhere else, alongside snails and sponges that weave an ecological marvel. 1,500 fishermen in wooden canoes harvest this bounty, daga sardines and sangala, feeding communities in a tradition as ancient as the lake itself. But it's a lifeline etched into Burundi's soul. Shore life bursts with energy as women scrub laundry on smooth stones, their chatter blending with children's gleeful splashes in the shallows. Markets hum with the trade of smoked fish, nets dry under acacia trees, and the lake binds people in a rhythm of toil and joy, a living, breathing heart of the nation. These ones are more expensive than the other ones, 26,000. But threats loom large, overfishing thins the catch, pollution scars the waters, and climate change warms the delicate ecosystem, testing its resilience. Conservation efforts rise to meet the challenge, striving to shield this treasure, though the path is steep. Those ones? They're the angry ones. It's like they're saying, "You will not eat me today." So, the ugly chickens are still here. Tanganyika shines as Burundi's enduring gift, its beauty a testament to nature's power and the people's unyielding spirit. Picture a land where the air hums with the beat of ancient drums, where emerald hills stretch endlessly beneath a golden sun, and where the warmth of community outshines even the toughest days. This is Burundi, a hidden gem tucked into the heart of East Africa, cradled by Rwanda, Tanzania, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. As we close this chapter with Beyond Borders, Burundi leaves us with a powerful lesson. True richness lies in spirit, not stuff. Look at some bananas. From the dowry hoe to the drum's thunder, from banana beer to lakeside sunsets, this nation shines through its people and their way of life. Next time you grab a coffee, think of Burundi, where that same cost could carry someone through a day. You can see the calabash is everywhere. Thanks for joining us on this unforgettable trip. Like, comment, and subscribe to Beyond Borders for more stories that inspire. Until next time, keep chasing the world's wonders.